Hello and welcome YouTube. My name's Jeff, this is Protoculture Channel, and today I got a new case in from Cool, I think that's TESSERACT. And you can leave a comment if I mispronounced that. If you're, I don't know, new to PC modding or just getting into PCs and building your own, you probably don't want to spend a lot on a case, so this is something you might actually be looking at. So I'm going to do an open boxing and a review on it. And well, here we go. And be forewarned, I have opened this up already. So I could actually do some lookings, but put it all back in. Yay. So, let's see if I can get this out relatively easily. Right. Alright. So, this is the front of the case. Side. The back. Other side. The top. Yeah. And the bottom. And you can see, it looks like we have 3 drives, possibly 4. Nice, something for like a floppy disk, or a card reader that you can put in there. Okay, got their little logo there, Cool. The big old R. Probably zoom in on that in a little bit. Okay, they have thumb screw things. Wow. Still better than the old screwdriver, but there you go. Let's see if I can focus in on that little piece of plastic over a screw. Better than the old screws where you actually just had a screw and you had to actually unscrew it. Little piece of plastic. Hey, why not? So, let's open up the side. See what we got in here. Other side. Go ahead and put this right on here. Alright. Cable for the front panel, little booklet, some zip ties. I have no clue what that is actually in there. It looks like a speaker. Where do you mount that onto? And some screws there. So, a little baggie. 1, 2, 3, 4 regular hard drives, 3.5. And it looks like 3 for SSDs. Okay. Now you got 1, 2, 3. Nothing for that bottom one, so yeah. Let's get some light in here. Take the other side off so you can see the other side. Basic. I always got to be careful with those. Don't scratch. Yeah. Put the cable. Nothing too much there. Ah, shit. The top piece right here is held on by rivets. That's not good for me. Okay. Oh yeah, it does come with a white fan. I don't know if you can see that in there. I think you should be able to. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, at least it does have the hookup for the motherboard. It's got this cheap, I can't remember which one, the 4 pins on there. Garbage. Yeah, let's open up the front. Okay. Oh! Okay, so, yeah. If we look at the side here, it looks like you have a clamp for a drive bay. And when we come right here, that slot is not in, so you are not going to be able to use that top slot. So before you buy, just know that you're not going to be able to use that top slot if you're looking to use those type of drive bays. So it has 2 top drive bays. Okay. Let me get this in there real quick. Looks like we got our regular USB, sound, USB 3, and our little LEDs for the hard drive and power. Got your reset button on the top and your power button on the top. Held in by screws. Ew. The LEDs are being held in with a hot glue. Yeah, okay. And if you look at right up on top, you got some of that hot glue on the LED right there. So thankfully I know how to get rid of the hot glue, so yeah, this computer is going to be getting modded. So let's take a look at the front again. Yeah, more rivets. So this is definitely being held on by rivets, and it is really thin sheet metal. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's sheet metal. Like I said, that top drive, can't use it. There is no fan, front fan, so you only get 1 fan, it looks like, on this. No fan here. Does look like you can mount a fan for your hard drives right there, but it only hits 2 of them. So if you put a fan in here, you're not going to get much airflow going across the top of the 2 bottom ones. Okay. Here's another little thing. Let me go ahead and bring the camera in real quick. Since it is El Cheapo. Yeah. So the little PCI covers, you actually snap them out. So make sure that if you have the little PCI cover fingers, you might want to save them to be able to reuse them. Because if you knock one out by accident, you're not going to be able to replace that, so you're going to have an open gap there. So that's no good. But hey, for 32 bucks, not too bad of a case. Not too bad. Your mounting holes. Little removable drive. Okay. So like I said, you can see the 4 or it's for the mounting of the fan, but you'll notice that the two bottom hard drives are not, maybe the top of the second one there. You get a little bit. Bring this up just a little. There you go. There you get a real good view of it. Okay, here's another little issue that I'm seeing. Yeah. So, let's see. Let me reset this so I can take you off so you can actually see what I'm going to be showing you. But if we look right there, the filters are glued on to the case. So that is something you might want to look at. If you're thinking of painting, you have to remove those and then put them back on somehow, because it looks like they're not going to be held in with the fan, which is no good. And that's for cleaning purposes too. So when you clean this, clean it out with the air, you're actually going to have to come in here to clean it all out. Don't know. This is going to be in a workshop environment, so. And it will be replacing the Pentium 1.4 gigahertz Pentium 4. And like I said, this computer case is going to be mine, and that's going to be my computer modding part 2, or beginning modding part 2, and we'll take it from there. Peace.